So it's done, finally.
Why does Baron Harkonnen in Dune submerge himself in that pool of brown goop? It's not just for his health. The truth is, it probably also helps with the Baron's stench. I've read all 23 Dune books, so you don't have to. And here's what's really going on. In the original novel, the Baron is already in catastrophic physical condition. He's so massive and weak, he needs suspensors just to keep his body from collapsing, and constant medical attention just to stay alive. And Frank Herbert absolutely frames the Harkonnens as foul and corrupt. Paul even says you can smell a Harkonnen trick by the stink they left on it.
You never met Harkonnens before. They're not human, they're brutal!
So even though the book never explicitly describes how the Baron smells, it makes one thing pretty clear. Harkonnens stink. Now, the extended universe goes even further. There, we learn that the Bene Gesserits secretly infected the Baron with a designer disease, a biological punishment that makes him erupt in boils and lesions, and literally causes his skin to rot and decay over time. His body isn't just overweight. It's medically collapsing. That's why in the 1984 David Lynch movie, his attendants are constantly tending to his open wounds and diseased flesh. Villeneuve asked the smarter question: how could a man in that condition actually survive? And that's where the brown immersion tank comes in. It's not oil, it's a medical suspension bath that supports his enormous weight, treats his decaying skin, numbs his chronic pain, and yeah, probably helps mask the odor. So even though the tank isn't from the original novel, it fits the lore perfectly. The Baron is a man whose body is failing, whose skin is rotting, whose house literally stinks, and who can only survive through constant medical intervention. Villeneuve didn't exaggerate him. He finally showed the Baron exactly the way the lore implied: a monster being held together by machines, wealth, and disease.